니kke.
Well, I only managed to cover the first half of the Pretty Star side story last time, so I need to make up for that. But since it's the weekly reset, I still need to take care of a thing, so that requires polls, so hey, why not do that to start off before we actually get into the meat of things, because things are going to get heavy. I don't know what the story's going to be like, but there is a major event that has to happen here, so let's see how things go. First off, the daily discount. Oh well. Hi, Anise. I feel like that's telling of what's gonna happen. Though considering the 3.5 anniversary is in 2 days, that tracks. Hey, Nara. Welcome in. Nothing on the first social. And no, I am not spending any of my standard vouchers this time. I'm gonna save them for later. Once Snow Crane gets added to the standard pool for wishlist, because that'll just make getting her easier and not having to worry about not having enough for Anise and Neon. I did something. Only 15. Whatever. It still goes towards something. Oh, yeah, that's just telling me about the bulletin board. Whatever, I could pick that up later. And I don't think there's anything to crack open in here. Alright. Let's rip off the band-aid. There's 6 more parts to Pretty Star. This is going to hurt. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Last time, Oswald and Evil Mustang had a conversation in Mustang's office, where Mustang got Oswald to confess that he had abandoned the Goddess Squad on the surface, knowing full well that Frisia, aka Pretty, was listening in from the other side of the door. And she ran off, so time passes in a blur. Man, I'm pooped. Frieza flops onto the opulent bed, letting herself sink into the soft layers. A service robot glides over, setting wine and cheese on the table. She props herself up and takes a bite, savoring the rich flavors. Phew, I can finally breathe for a second. Pretty, come down.
예? 왜요? 저 이제 스케줄 다 끝났는데.
What? Why? I've done everything on the schedule for today.
중앙정부 쪽 고위 인사가 왔다. 와서 인사나 해.
A central government bigwig is here. Come say hello. Oh, we're gonna get her side of the event.
아직 옮기려면 멀었잖아요.
But the transfer's still a long way off, isn't it?
미리미리 얼굴 알아놓으면 좋잖아.
Oh, or this is after the fact. Better to let them know you early. It'll make things easier later.
알겠어요.
Fine.
20년산 있죠? 나 그거 없으면 안 가요.
You've got the 20-year vintage, right? I'm not going if it's not there.
당연히 싹 다 세팅해놨지.
Of course, everything's taken care of.
빨리 와.
Now get your ass over here.
예.
Okay. Pretty swings her legs out of bed. When she opens the door, Hansen is there, waiting.
깜짝이야.
Ah, you scared me.
어디 가게?
Where are you going?
사장님이 불러. 중앙정부 쪽 높으신 분이 왔다나 봐.
The boss called. Apparently, someone important from the central government is here.
가기 전에 오늘 있었던 일 얘기 좀 하자.
Before you go, can we talk about what happened today?
뭐 하품한 거?
What? You mean me yawning?
잘 안 해.
That's right.
나 너무 피곤했어. 알잖아. 하루에 6시간밖에 못 자는 거.
Ugh, I'm so tired. You do know I only get 6 hours of sleep a day, right?
참았어야지. 니케 인권위원회 사람들 추모식이었다고.
You should have held it in. It was a memorial for the NIKKE Rights Committee. So were they finally shut down or something?
왜? 또 SNS에서 난리야?
What now? Everyone losing it on social media again?
뭐 어쩌겠어. 이미 일어난 일인데.
So what? It's already happened.
그리고 사장님한테 뒤처리 좀 해달라고 하면 끝이잖아.
We can just get the boss to handle it and that'll be the end of it.
프리티.
Pretty.
또 그렇게 부르네.
There you go, calling me that again.
너 무엇 때문에 춤추고 노래했는지 잊었어?
Tell me,
기억 안 나?
do you remember why you started performing in the first place?
기억나.
Yeah, I remember.
니케들을 위해. 핍박받는 니케들의 명예를 다시 끌어올리기 위해.
I started for the Nikke's, to restore their honor,
희망이 되기 위해.
and to be a symbol of hope for all of them.
그런데 왜 이러는 거야?
Then why are you acting like this?
한슨, 나 힘들어. 방금 들어왔고.
Hansen, I just got back and I'm exhausted.
완벽한 우상 같은 게 어딨어.
There's no such thing as a perfect pop star. Sorry, a perfect idol.
한 번씩 실수할 수 있잖아. 또 열심히 하면 되지.
We all mess up once in a while, but we can always do better next time.
지금까지 잘해왔잖아.
You've done well so far.
조금만 더 힘내면
Just keep going a little longer.
언제까지?
For how much longer?
언제까지 힘내야 하는 건데.
How much longer am I supposed to keep pushing myself?
그리고
And
힘을 왜 내야 해?
why should I even try? Yeah, okay, this is after the event with Oswald then.
뭘 보고 힘을 내야 해?
Where am I supposed to draw strength from?
아저씨, 아니 그 사람을 위해 나는 계속 힘낼 수 있었어.
Mister? No, I could rely on him at first.
그런데 그 사람이 제일 쓰레기였어.
But in the end, he turned out to be the worst. Oh. Yeah, that's a look of giving up.
우상이라고 떠들어댄 주제에 자기가 버렸어.
All that talk about heroes and ideals? Lies. He abandoned the very people he claimed to care about.
내 안식처는 지저분한 소굴이었고
My safe place? Nothing but a filthy, rotten pit.
내 우상은 가식적인 쓰레기였어.
The person I looked up to? A fake. A hypocrite.
위로받을 게 아무것도 없는 내가 힘낼 이유가 있을까?
If there's no one left to lean on, what reason do I have to keep going?
나는 안 돼?
Am I not enough?
안 돼.
No, you're not.
너도 그냥 머스탱의 꼭두각시일 뿐이잖아. 네 맘대로 움직이지도 못하는.
You're nothing more than Mustang's puppet. You have no free will.
내가 널 의지하는 게 알려지면 머스탱은 널 잡고 흔들 거야.
If he finds out I'm counting on you, he'll crush you in an instant.
너 그거 이길 수 있어?
Do you even have what it takes to fight him?
머스탱한테서 벗어날 수 있어?
Can you really break free from his control?
할 수 있어.
Yes, I can.
그래?
Oh, yeah? Pretty glances at the camera on the ceiling, then moves to stand in front of Hansen.
키스해줘.
Kiss me.
키스해줘. 한슨.
Come on. Kiss me, Hansen.
정말 아무것도 못하는구나, 너.
See? You really can't do anything, can you? Frisia brushes past Hansen, bumping his shoulder as she goes. Hansen stays rooted to the spot for a long moment. Frisia lives in a lavish mansion provided by Tetraline. She hasn't returned home once, nor exchanged a single word with Oswald. Even at her lowest, she's a hell of a character, yeah. And yeah, this definitely confirms that this is after what happened with Oswald. Well, at least I know that. After losing her umbrella, she slowly falls under Mustang's influence. Under Miss Mrs. Hang on, is it supposed to be Mrs. Miss or Miss Miss? Because if it's Mrs. Miss, then this just comes off really funny as under Mrs. Miss's guidance. She gradually transforms into an idol. Then one day, during a press conference about a downtown alcohol-fueled incident, more than 20 armed NIKKE phobes swarm Frisia.
숙이고 있어. 움직이지 마.
Get down! Don't move!
저것들 대체 어디서 저런 무기를...
Where did they even get weapons like that?
빌어먹을 중앙정부는 뭐 하는 거야?
God damn it! Where the hell is the central government even need them?
내가 나가서 주의를 끄는 동안 도망쳐.
I'll distract them. When I do, run!
뒤에 차가 있어. 준비해.
There's a car behind us. Get ready!
무슨 소리야? 총에 맞으면 죽잖아. 차라리 내가...
What are you saying? You died if you got shot. Then I'll...
새 니케용 화기야. 너라고 무사할 순 없어.
They've got anti-NIKKE rounds. You won't be safe either.
간다. 하나, 둘.
Here I go. 1, 2...
기다려.
Wait! From the entrance, waves of mass-produced NIKKEs from the central government surge in, crashing with the NIKKE phobes in a violent firefight. Gunfire and explosions tear through the air, screams ripping from every corner. Frisia huddles beneath the podium, clutching her head, her own cries piercing the chaos. And then, just like that, everything goes silent.
죽을 뻔했네.
Phew! Almost bit the dust there! Frisia steps carefully off the podium. The dead are everywhere. Humans. NIKKEs. She freezes. An officer in full military dress spots Mustang and rushes over. NIKKE fragments crunch under his boots. He greets Mustang with a wide, practiced smile, rambling excuses. The NIKKE phobes have been quiet lately. We didn't expect such a large-scale attack. He insists it's a relief that Mustang is unharmed and desperately promises it will never happen again. Frisia lowers her gaze. She takes in the fallen NIKKEs, then lifts her head. Her eyes meet those of a mass-produced NIKKE silently clearing the bodies of her comrades, unnoticed by everyone else. Her eyes are empty, hollow. For a brief moment, that empty stare rests on Frisia, and returns to the grim task of sweeping up the remains. Frisia collapses to the floor. A scream rises inside her, silent and raw. No,
떨어졌구나.
they've fallen.
다시
Not again.
떨어졌어.
No, not like this. The next day, Frisia cancels all her activities. The media reports she's in a slump. And for the first time since her debut, she goes on an extended break.
그래서 이사장 방문 축하 공연 지원자 진짜 없어?
So, really no one's volunteering for the chairman's visit performance?
강당에서 조금만 창피를 무릅쓰면 장학금도 나오고 이리저리 좋을 거야.
If you're willing to endure a little embarrassment in the auditorium, there'll be a scholarship and other perks.
딱히 잘할 필요도 없고.
You don't even have to be that good. Silence falls over the classroom.
그래, 아무도 안 하는구나.
Okay? No one's volunteering.
반에서 한 명 이상은 필수 참석인데 나를 또 곤란하게 하네.
Each class has to have at least one, so now you're putting me in a bind.
그럼 내가 찍을까? 그건 싫지?
Should I just pick someone myself? You wouldn't like that, right?
자, 눈 딱 감고 한 번만 하자. 좀 도와줘.
Come on, just grit your teeth and do it. It'll be over before you know it. Help me out here. The class president raises her hand.
아니스를 추천합니다.
I recommend Anise. As soon as the class president finishes speaking, a heavy silence settles over the room.
매일 프리티 노래 듣거든요. 프리티 노래를 부르면 될 것 같아요. 춤도 추고.
She listens to pretty songs all the time, so singing and dancing to one shouldn't be a problem for her.
라고 하는데 어떻게 생각하니?
So, what do you think, Anise? Anise stares daggers at the class president. Drunk on her small victory, the class president smiles faintly at Anise before turning away. For the first time in what feels like forever, Anise finally speaks up at school.
예, 제가 할게요. 춤이랑 노래.
Yeah, I'll take care of the performance.
그래. 시간 날 때 선곡이랑 원하는 거 있으면 메시지 보내놔.
Alright, whenever you got a song in mind, just send me a message.
예.
Okay.
그럼 오늘은 끝. 다들 조심히 들어가고.
Alright, that's it for today. Get home safe. With that, class ends for the day. Anise narrows her eyes, her gaze fixed on the back of the class president's head. Without so much as a glance, she hurriedly packs her bag and slips out of the classroom.
저 새끼 저거.
This is one other thing that I really like about the Korean voices is when they make use of the censor bleep. It's like, you know that what they're saying in Korean is that bad. And yet the English version, they just go with something like, piece of shit. Like, the Korean version is probably worse than this, hence the censor bleep, or it's there for comedic effect.
아니스.
Anise. Yeah?
무슨 노래로 할 거야? 역시 프리티 스타지. 데뷔곡이니까.
What song are you going to do? Pretty Star, right? It's her debut song after all.
나 라이브 무대에 전방위 카메라로 찍은 거 있거든. 그거 줄게.
Or Korean sensibilities make it harder to get away with swears in general. Possibly. Either way, I still think it's funnier. I have footage of her live performance, so I'll send it to you.
응. 고마워.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks.
아니스 몸 잘 쓰니까 진짜 잘할 수 있을 거야.
You move so well, Anise. You'll totally nail it.
노래도 할 거야?
Are you going to sing too?
해야지.
Yeah. I guess so.
고음질 MR도 있어. 이걸로 틀자.
I've also got a high-quality backing track we can use.
괜찮으면 내가 도와줘도 될까?
If it's okay with you, I can help out too.
되게 고마운데
Thanks a lot.
너 괜찮아?
But you sure you want to do this?
반장? 괜찮아.
You mean the class president? It's fine.
아니스가 프리티 무대를 한다니까.
You're going to be doing a pretty song after all.
최랑 최가 합쳐진 거니까. 감수할 수 있어.
Two of my faves together? I can put up with the class president for this. Anise.
오늘부터 할 거야? 오늘부터 하자. 같이 가.
Are we starting today? Maybe we should. Do you want to go together?
그래.
Yeah.
뭐 간단한 일이지.
Frisia wanders the streets with her cap pulled low over her eyes and a mask hiding the rest of her face. Hansen walks at her side, matching her pace without a word. Up ahead, a citizen presses an empty can into the hand of a NIKKE walking down the street. The last of its contents already drained. The NIKKE lets out a sigh, takes it from him, and tosses it into a nearby trash bin. Wow, what a lazy fucker! Frisia and Hansen keep moving. The NIKKE stationed at the public facilities stand guard, their uniforms disheveled and their bodies worn and battered. A group of students lingers nearby, snickering as they hurl scraps of food at them for sport. The NIKKEs don't react. They don't even flinch. No one steps in. No one tells the students to stop. Frisia and Hansen continue down the street. In a dark corner of the park, a mass-produced NIKKE is getting pummeled, her body swaying with each hit. It isn't supposed to hurt. The attackers wield nothing but cheap plastic rods in their own hands, hardly enough to cause real damage. But that NIKKE's face twists in pain. Frisia and Hansen keep walking down the street. They pass a shop where a NIKKE stands awkwardly at the entrance. The owner refuses to sell to her. He fidgets in place, unsure whether to plead or leave. From the neighboring store, another shopkeeper watches her with open pity, but says nothing. Frisia and Hansen keep walking. A little farther on, a drunken man uses a NIKKE as a target for his slurred abuse. Another is subjected to crude jeers and harassment. One stands rigid as someone spits in her face. And then, a citizen breaks down in front of another NIKKE and shouts, "It's because you lost that we ended up like this!" The NIKKE lowers her head like a criminal awaiting judgment, simply enduring it without protest. Frisia and Hansen turn their eyes away from the scene and continue on. They find a quiet spot in the far corner of the park and sit down. Frisia's tears fall. She weeps over and over, lost in her sorrow.
떨어졌구나.
Is this all my fault?
나 때문에
I
떨어진 거야.
caused this.
프리티의 전성기 때는 좋았어.
Things were different in your heyday.
니케 포비아가 없었다고는 말할 수 없지만 눈치를 보면서 행동했지.
I can't say there were no NIKKE phobes, but people were careful about how they acted.
그땐 니케들에게 상냥한 사회였어.
At least society treated NIKKEs kindly back then.
프리티는 영원한 우상 같았으니까.
Everyone believed you would be a symbol forever.
영원한 우상 같은 게 있을 리가 없잖아.
There's no such thing as forever, is there?
모두가 나한테 완벽함을 요구해.
Everyone expects me to be perfect.
할 수 있어. 할 수 있는데
I can do it,
끝이 없잖아.
but it never ends.
언제까지 완벽함을 연기하고 살아야 해?
How long do I have to keep being flawless?
나도 지쳐. 힘들다고.
I'm tired too. It's hard.
그래서 조금이라도 풀어진 모습을 보이면 나한테 엄격한 잣대를 들이대.
And the moment I slip up even a little, everyone judges me even more harshly.
그리고 그게 바로 세상에 영향을 줘버려.
And that affects the whole world.
나는 우상이니까. 모두의 우상이니까.
Because I'm a symbol, and everyone looks up to me.
그래서 포기했어. 너무 힘들어서.
So I gave up. It was just too much.
그 결과가 이거네.
And this is the result.
다시 잘해낼 자신 없어. 또 끝이 없을 테니까.
I don't know if I can do it again. Because it would never end.
아저씨라도 있었으면.
If only Mister were here.
나보고 뭘 어떻게 하라는 거야.
Tell me,
한슨, 내가 어떻게 해야 할까?
what exactly am I supposed to do, Hansen?
모르겠어.
I don't know.
받아. 머스탱일 거다냐.
I don't know what the community thinks, but Lucky Stream theorized that Anissa's new friend at school is Avastar. Anise not recognizing her because Avastar wasn't so sure of herself and her image, so she looks significantly different from her human self now. The primary evidence being how this friend claimed Anise and Pretty were her two favorites. The fact that Avastar thought she knew how Anise would speak on the subject, she made that video for that got Anise in extra trouble. And you see later that this friend is pretty tech savvy. Huh, interesting. I mean, if that's true, I don't see why Avastar wouldn't reveal that to Anise. Like, at this point, or when she revealed her backstory. Like, what happened to her. Hey, good. I'm sure it's Mustang. Guilt. So, yeah, I guess just revealing, like, her part in what ended up causing TT Star and Anise to get the public hate that they did would have been enough, so any more than that, If it's true, 3.5 would reveal it. Maybe. We'll see. Take it. I'm sure it's Mustang.
미안.
Sorry. Hansen answers the phone. A torrent of shouting blasts from the other end, harsh and unrelenting. When he hangs up, he turns to Frisia with an unreadable expression.
가.
Go ahead.
조금 앉아 있다가 갈게.
I'm just gonna sit here for a bit.
미안해.
Sorry. Frisia does not respond. Hansen rises from his seat, casts her a quick glance, and then takes off running. The park is silent under the night sky. Frisia stares into the empty space, lost in thought.
모르겠어.
I just don't know anymore. Oh shit! So this is how they meet!
어?
사인 좀.
Can I get your autograph?
누구야?
Who are you?
팬이에요.
Fan! I'm your fan!
나 누군지 알아?
You know who I am?
프리티.
Pretty.
어떻게 알았어?
How'd you know?
체형이랑 옷 입는 스타일이.
Your body shape and fashion style.
스토커?
You're a stalker?
아닌데요?
No way!
어떻게 알았대?
How on earth did you figure out it's me?
팬이라서.
'Cause I'm a fan.
너 몇 살이야?
How old are you?
17살.
17?
어리네.
You're still so young. Frisia stares at Anise intently. Her eyes glitter with excitement, betraying the thrill she's trying to contain. It's the unmistakable expression of a fan.
앉아. 우울했는데 얘기나 좀 하자.
Sit. I've been feeling a bit down, so let's chat for a while.
와, 진짜요?
Wow, really?
쉿, 너무 큰 소리 내지 마. 들킬라.
Keep it down. Someone might hear us. I'm happy for Anise. Anise sits down next to Frisia.
와, 진짜 꿈만 같다.
Wow, this feels like a dream.
내가 왜 좋아?
Why do you like me?
언니 보면 힘이 나니까요.
Because whenever I see you, I feel like I can take on anything.
무슨 님?
Oh, really?
그냥 힘이 나요.
I don't know. You just give me strength.
나 있잖아요. 반에서 제일 잘 나가는 애랑 싸웠다고 왕따 당했었거든요.
You know, I used to get picked on for standing up to the popular kid in class.
근데 언니 노래 듣고 이겨냈어요.
But listening to your songs helped me get through it.
그리고 앞으로도 잘 해낼 수 있을 것 같거든요.
And now, I feel like I can handle whatever comes next.
그 뭐냐? 잘 될 것 같은 희망 같은 게 생기거든요.
It's like this little spark of hope that tells me things are gonna be okay.
희망.
Hope.
예.
Yeah!
처음에는 언니 노래가 날 살려줬. 아니. 나한테 힘을 줬는데
At first, your songs totally saved me. Wait, scratch that. They gave me strength.
나중에 되니까 언니가 TV에 나오는 거 보기만 해도 힘이 나요.
Then just seeing you on TV was enough to keep me going.
이젠 사진만 봐도 힘난다니까요.
And now, even a photo of you does the trick.
나 요즘 사고 엄청 치고 다니는데.
I've been stirring up all kinds of trouble lately.
모르겠는데요? 요즘은 노래만 들어서.
Can't say for sure. I've mostly just been listening to your songs lately.
그러니까 저한테는 언니가 가장 멋질 대로 남아있는 거죠.
So, for me, you're still at your absolute coolest.
그래?
Is that so?
고마워. 위로할 줄도 알고 나이에 안 맞게 성숙하구나.
Thank you. You really know how to comfort people. And you're so mature for your age.
저 요즘 프리티스타 춤이랑 노래 연습하는데 한번 봐줄래요?
I love this, to be honest. Pretty saved Anise before, and now Anise saves Pretty. Yeah. Even if Anise hasn't told Pretty exactly what happened when Pretty ended up saving her. Oh, right. Excuse me. I've been practicing Pretty Star lately. Wanna see?
이번에 제가 장기자랑에 나가는데 아까 얘기했던 반에서 제일 잘 나간다는 애 있죠?
I'm going to perform in the school talent show. You know that super popular kid I told you about?
걔가 나 엿먹이려고 일부러 밀어 넣은 거 다 알거든요?
Yeah, she set me up on purpose to screw me over.
요즘 애들은 단어 선택이 거칠구나.
Kids these days really don't mince their words.
보란 듯이 나가서 진짜 죽여주게 해서 우와 소리 나오게 해줄 거예요.
I'm gonna go out there and blow everyone's socks off.
도와주는 친구도 있고.
Plus, I've got a friend helping me too.
그 다음엔
And after that?
생각 안 해봤는데요? 그냥 여시나 한번 먹여주고 싶은 건데요?
I haven't really thought about it. Just want to get a little payback.
너는 꿈이 있구나. 희망도 있고 뭘 해야 할지도 알고.
You've got a dream, hope, and the drive to make it happen.
언니 덕분이죠.
It's all thanks to you.
내가 너한테 희망을 줬어?
Did I really give you hope?
예,
Yes.
앞으로도 그럴 수 있을까?
Can I really keep doing this?
그럼요.
Of course.
지금까지 그래왔고 앞으로도요.
You've done it all along, and I'm sure you'll keep going. Okay.
그래, 어디 한번 쳐봐. 내가 봐줄게.
Let's see you dance. Show me what you've got.
진짜요?
Huh? Really?
그럼
Yeah. The quiet park comes alive under the night sky. Anise dances with pure joy as Frisia watches, a soft smile lighting her face. The song signaling the start of their journey plays vividly in their minds.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷. 거기서 쭉.
1, 2, 3, 4, and stretch.
쭉.
Stretch!
그렇지, 그렇지.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
그리고 여기서 빰, 빰, 빰.
And right here, bam, bam, bam.
와, 너 재능 있네.
Wow, you're really talented.
그래요? 엿먹일 수 있겠어요?
Oh yeah? You think I can get back at her?
그럼 크게 엿먹일 수 있겠는데?
For sure, she won't know what hit her.
재밌었다.
That was so much fun.
저도요.
I know, right?
근데 언니, 맨날 쉴 때 그렇게 고개를 위로 들고 쉬던데 왜 그러는 거예요?
By the way, I noticed you always tilt your head back during breaks on stage. Why do you do that?
뭔가 호흡법 같은 거라도 있는 건가?
Is it some kind of breathing technique?
맨날이라니 어떻게 알아?
I do? How'd you know?
그 연습 영상이나 그런 거 많이 봐서.
Well, I've watched tons of your practice videos and stuff.
진짜 팬이구나 너.
Oh wow, you're such a big fan.
그럼요.
Damn right.
그거 알아?
Up on the surface.
지상에서는 있잖아. 구름이 흘러가는 것만 봐도 좋았다.
It was so nice to just sit and watch the clouds pass by. This is what Anise was referring to back in that one submission in chapter, what was it? Chapter 24, 25, 26? One of those. Anise has a sub-story where you go to a specific spot on the map in the chapter, and you just sit back and watch the clouds with her, and Anise mentions that someone mentioned how nice it is to sit back and watch the clouds, and this is apparently where it came from. Damn!
특히 누군가를 하염없이 기다리거나 할 때 구름이 흘러가는 걸 보면 시간도 잘 가고 참 좋아.
Especially when you'd been waiting for someone endlessly. Somehow, watching them made time fly, and it felt really good.
오,
Oh. Anise looks up at the sky.
아무것도 안 보이는데요.
I can't see anything though.
그렇겠지. 밤이고 여긴 지상이 아니니까.
Well, yeah, it's night, and we're not even on the surface.
너무 늦었네. 학생은 얼른 들어가서 자야지.
Whoa, it's getting pretty late. Shouldn't you be heading home and getting some sleep?
아, 네.
Oh, yeah.
맞다. 사인. 제일 중요한 걸 안 해줄 뻔했네.
Oh yeah, the autograph. I almost forgot the most important thing.
괜찮아요. 더 좋은 거 받았으니까.
It's fine. I already got something way better.
그래.
Fair enough.
저, 언니,
Hang in there, pretty.
힘내요.
You've got this.
자세한 사정 같은 건 모르겠지만 그래도 힘내요.
I don't know all the details, but hang in there.
저한테 언니는 영원한 우상이니까.
To me, you'll always be my idol.
영원한 우상 같은 건.
Me, your idol forever? Really?
그래. 힘낼게. 고마워.
Alright, I'll hang in there. Thank you.
예,
Alright,
갈게요. 조심히 들어가요.
I'm off. Take care now.
잘 가.
See ya. Stay safe. Anise runs ahead, brimming with energy. Frisia watches her for a while, then turns and starts walking away.
영원한 우상.
An idol forever.
간단한 일이지.
영원한 우상 같은 건 없어.
There's no such thing as an idol that lasts forever.
단 한 번도 그런 경우는 없었지.
Never has been.
시간이 지나거나 심정에 변화가 생기면 되새되기 마련이야.
Time passes, tastes change, and eventually, even the brightest stars fade.
오래되면 그렇게 되는 거란다.
It's just the way things are.
어떻게 보면 자연스럽다고 할 수 있겠네.
In a way, it is only natural.
괜히 박수 칠 때 떠나라는 말이 있는 게 아니겠지.
There's a reason people say you should leave on a high note.
은퇴를 말하는 건가요?
You mean retirement?
은퇴.
Yes, retirement.
은퇴 이후엔 뭐 작은 걸로는 흠잡지 않으니까.
After that, people don't nitpick every little detail anymore.
상대적으로 자유롭게 지낼 수 있어.
And you get more freedom, in a way.
퇴색되어도 은퇴했으니까 그러려니 하는 거지.
Even if your fame fades, it doesn't matter. You've retired after all.
팬이나 지켜보는 사람들도 아는 거야. 계속 열심히 할 수는 없다는 거.
Your fans will get it since you can't keep running at full speed forever.
왜? 은퇴하고 싶니?
Why? Do you want to retire?
아니라고 하면 거짓말이겠죠.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
은퇴는 힘들 거야.
That won't be easy.
머스탱이 가만히 있지 않을 테니까. 무슨 수를 쓰든 너를 붙잡고 흔들려들겠지.
Mustang won't just let it happen. He'll use any means necessary to keep you from leaving.
그렇겠죠.
I figured.
겪어봐서 알겠지만 수단과 방법을 가리는 타입도 아니야.
You know by now he stops at nothing to get what he wants.
벗어날 순 없겠죠?
I guess there's no getting out of this, huh?
무리겠지.
I doubt it.
영원한 우상도 안 되고 은퇴도 안 된다면
If I can't be an idol forever, and I can't retire,
저한테 남은 건요?
what does that leave me with?
현실적으로 떨어지는 걸 최대한 늦출 수밖에 없겠지.
At this point, all I can do is delay the inevitable.
그리고 끝내 완전히 퇴색되어 우상은 흔적도 없이 사라지겠네요.
And in the end, I'll vanish completely, leaving no trace. Love how complex Mrs. Miss is. Despite being part of the shitty side of the industry, she clearly cares for her girls. Absolutely she does. Because earlier on from my previous stream, like she was getting pissed at Mustang for essentially prostituting the other girls to the central government once they started working on Frisia. Because Mrs. Miss raised them, she trained them, she looked after them. And Mustang just got rid of them just like that.
미안해.
I'm sorry.
의외네요. 미세스 미스가 그런 말을 다 하고.
I didn't expect you to say something like that, Mrs. Miss.
널 우상으로 만든 1등 공신이 나니까.
Yeah, and rather than hold a grudge against Frisia, she loves her just the same. I'm the one who made you an idol.
알고 있었어. 언젠가 이렇게 될 거라는 걸.
So I always knew this day would come.
그래도 어쩔 수 없었어.
Still, there was nothing I could do.
돈 때문에요?
Was it for the money?
돈은 이미 많아.
Money? I already have more than I could ever need.
방주는 어두워. 별이 있어야 했어.
The Ark was drowning in darkness. It needed a star.
너는 별이 되기에 너무 적합했고.
And you were born to be that star.
별이요?
A star.
반짝반짝 빛나는 별은 모두를 비추지.
Bright stars cast their light over everyone.
그 별을 우러러보는 이들은 그 빛에 매료되어 괴로운 현실을 잊어.
Those who gaze up at them are captivated and forget their troubles, even if only for a moment.
아주 잠시라도 괴로움을 잊고 그저 즐거워할 수만 있는 거.
For that brief instant, pain fades, and all that remains is joy.
그게 엔터테인먼트니까.
That's the power of entertainment.
너는 별이야. 방주의 별.
You're a star. The Ark's star.
내가 해야 하는 일은 그 그 별이 빛을 잃을 때까지의 시간을 최대한 버는 거야.
My job is to buy as much time as I can until that star dims.
다음 별이 나타날 때까지.
Until the next one rises.
그러니 뭐든 도와줄게. 은퇴는 빼고.
So I'll help you with anything. Except retirement.
고마워해야 할지 원망해야 할지 모르겠네요.
I don't know whether I should thank you or resent you.
그럼 원망해. 그게 편해.
Then resent me. It'll make things easier.
고민이 많나 보네. 아버지랑은 얘기해봤어?
You seem troubled. Have you talked to your father?
설마 그 뒤로 한 번도 안 찾아간 거니?
Don't tell me you haven't gone to see him even once all this time.
예,
Yeah,
우상을 자기 손으로 버린 사람과는 만나고 싶지 않...
I don't want to meet that person who would abandon his heroes.
왜 그러니?
What's wrong?
어,
Oh, right.
영원한 우상은 없으니까...
There really aren't any stars who last forever.
미안해요. 먼저 가볼게요.
Sorry, I should get going.
상담 고마워요.
Thanks for talking with me.
그래. 조심히 들어가렴.
Huh? All right, take care on your way. Frisia lingers in front of the door, caught between leaving and staying. She hesitates again and again, unsure if she should go back. At last, she turns to leave. But then, a soft cough drifts from inside. Frozen for a moment, she finds herself reaching for the door, stepping inside as if drawn by some invisible force. The house she remembered was always bright, always clean, always warm, always welcoming her like an old friend. But now, the house is dark. The smell of alcohol hangs heavy in the air. Cold bites through the room. Frisia turns on the light. Countless empty bottles are scattered across the floor. Oswald slumps on the sofa, staring at Frisia with a vacant, hollow look, as if his mind has drifted far away.
아저씨...
Mister.
프리시아,
Frisia,
왔니? 고생했다.
you're back. You've been through a lot. Oswald wobbles to his feet, swaying slightly as he passes Frisia and stops in front of the kitchen.
조금만 기다려라. 뭐라도 만들어 주마.
Hold on. I'll make you something. Oswald rummages through the fridge, but finds nothing.
이거 참.
This is quite the predicament.
아저씨...
Mister,
괜찮다. 곧 해결될 거다.
it's fine. I'll figure something out. Oswald searches the cupboard, but it's completely empty.
아저씨...
Mister,
TV라도 보고 있어라. 금방 해줄 테니.
go ahead and watch some TV. I'll have something ready in a minute.
아빠...
Dad,
여기 봐요.
look at me.
나 봐요.
Please. Oswald turns around. Frisia looks at him for a long moment, then reaches up and gently strokes his cheek.
왜 이렇게... 얼굴이 엉망이야.
Why does your face look like this?
밥은 제대로 먹고 있어요?
Have you been eating properly?
그래.
Yes.
아픈 데는 없고?
All good health-wise?
그래.
Yes.
집은 왜 이렇게 엉망이야. 먼지 한 톨 없이 지냈으면서.
Why is the house such a mess? It used to be spotless.
술 안 마셨잖아요. 왜 이렇게 많이 마셨어?
And you never drank before. Why are you drinking so much now?
오늘만 그런 거다.
It's just for today.
거짓말.
That's a lie.
안 그런 사람인 거.
I know you better than anyone. Rather than hold a grudge against Frisia, Yeah, like, Oswald doesn't hate Frisia. He fully understands. But he knows he fucked up. Even if he was baited into that trap by a Mustang. But he still cares for her. That's the message I sent when we were talking about Mrs. Miss. Oh. I have no idea why it just showed up for me. Like, it just showed up in my OBS stream chat. I have no idea why it was delayed like that. I know you better than anyone.
왜 이러고 살고 있어요?
You responded to it before. Weird. I think it's my ADHD or my autism, or it could be both. My brain probably just blanked on it. Why are you living like this? Huh?
네가 없으니까.
Because you're not here.
언제부터?
Since when?
네가 없을 때부터.
Since you left. Frisia hugs Oswald tightly.
미안해요.
Sorry,
다녀왔어요.
I'm back. Frisia and Oswald sit across from each other. Water is all they have to drink. With cups set between them, they finally talk about the things they've avoided for so long.
나는 나의 우상을 버렸다.
I abandoned my heroes.
이유는 있었다. 이유는 있었지만 용서받을 일은 아니라고 생각했다.
There were reasons, yes, but nothing that could ever excuse what I did.
자괴감과 우상을 배신했다는 생각 때문에 살아있고 싶지 않았어.
I was consumed by guilt. I thought that I had betrayed them. I didn't even want to be alive.
그런데 네가 있었다.
But you were there.
네가 있어서 그럴 수 없었어.
Just knowing you were there made it impossible to give in.
위로받았다. 네가 있는 것만으로도 위로받았다.
It was enough to comfort me.
그래서 열심히 살았다.
So I kept going. I kept living as best I could.
그건 누구보다 내가 제일 잘 알아요.
Yeah, I know that better than anyone.
그래서 내가 나가버려서 이렇게.
That's why I left. And why things ended up like this.
네가 나를 용서할 수 없다는 건 잘 안다.
I know you can't forgive me.
변명할 생각도 없다.
I won't make excuses.
가테스를 버린 건 나다. 내가 했다.
Abandoning the Goddess Squad was my fault.
이유를 말할 순 없지만 내가 한 건 사실이다.
I can't explain why, but I won't deny it.
내 우상이 모두의 우상이 망가지는 걸 보고 싶지 않았어.
I just couldn't bear to see my heroes, everyone's heroes, fall apart.
자세한 건 몰라요. 하지만
I don't know all the details.
아빠가 한 일이잖아요. 이유가 있었을 거라 믿어.
But I'm sure you had your reasons.
모르긴 몰라도 가테스가 방주에 오면 큰일이 났을 거예요.
Even if I can't say for sure, I know something terrible would have happened if the Goddess Squad had come to the Ark.
망가지거나 퇴색하거나 죽거나.
They could have been broken, fallen from grace, or even died.
그래서 아빠는 가테스를 버렸어요.
That's why you abandoned them.
망가지는 걸 보고 싶지 않아서, 퇴색하는 걸 보고 싶지 않아서,
You didn't want to see any.
죽는 걸 보고 싶지 않아서.
You didn't want to see any of that happen to them.
영원한 우상으로 남기기 위해.
You wanted them to remain as heroes forever.
알 것 같아. 우상은 망가지면 안 돼요. 언제나 우상으로 있어줘야 해요.
Yeah, I think I get it. Heroes aren't allowed to break. They're supposed to stay untouchable.
하지만 시간이, 타인이, 세계가 그걸 가만히 두지 않아요.
But time, people, the world, they tear them down anyway.
무슨 일이 있어도 우상은 떨어져요. 반드시 떨어져요.
In the end, every hero falls.
그리고 떨어진 우상은
And when they do,
그걸 보고 있는 사람들마저 떨어뜨리겠죠.
they take the people who believed in them down with them.
무슨 일이 있구나.
Something happened, didn't it?
아니, 있었는데 없어졌어요.
Oh, it did. But it's all right now.
역시 아빠를 보러 오길 잘했어.
I'm glad I came to see you.
나 잠깐 다녀올게요. 청소하지 말고 있어요. 와서 같이 하게.
I'll be back in a bit, so don't start cleaning. Let's do it together when I get back.
다시 올 거니?
Will you come back?
올게요.
Yeah, I will.
이제 계속 올 거야.
I'll always come back.
아빠 혼자 두면 큰일 날 것 같아.
I can't leave you alone.
그래. 기다리마.
All right. I'll be waiting.
예.
Okay. Fuck. Knowing Pretty's fate, this is gonna fucking hurt. But this is also a good spot for us to take a quick break. And we're back. And honestly, I think I need to find the name of this track that's currently playing in NIKKE to set it for a lobby theme. Pretty announces her return. She offers a heartfelt apology for her past recklessness and promises to return to her true self. She steps away from the spotlight as an idol, dedicating her days and nights to defending NIKKE rights. The NIKKE Rights Committee, once weakened by her erratic actions, quickly regains its influence, and public support rises once more to the heights of her heyday. Pretty shines as the arc star and stands as its symbol. She knows better than anyone the ripple effect of her actions across the arc. Driven by that awareness, she strives to show only her best self, and her efforts begin to bear fruit almost immediately.
와, 바쁘다.
Ah, so busy.
노래를 안 하는데도 이 정도라니. 예전엔 이걸 어떻게 다 했나 몰라.
I'm not even singing and it's this crazy? How on earth did I even manage all this back then?
그래도 요즘 좋네. 데뷔 초반 때 생각도 나고.
Still, things have been going well lately, and I can't help but think back to when you first debuted.
초심으로 돌아간 거지.
Feels like I've gone back to square one.
다행이네. 정말.
And we'll start again.
계속할 수 있겠어?
Think you can keep going?
물론이지.
Absolutely.
자자, 다음 스케줄도 완벽하게 끝내버리자.
Come on, let's nail the next one perfectly.
좋아. 가자.
Alright, let's go.
제법이네. 중앙정부로 가기 전에 이미지를 깔끔하게 만들어 놓는 건가?
Not bad. Sprucing up her image before heading to the central government, huh?
훌륭한 연예인이야. 잘 만들었어. 칭찬해주지.
Smart move. She's a first-rate celebrity, I'll give her that.
프리티가 알아서 한 거야.
Pretty handled it herself.
그렇지 않아도 하도 개판을 쳐놓고 다녀서 내심 걱정했었거든.
She's been wreaking such a mess, I was honestly starting to get worried.
중앙정부에 진상할 최고급 상품이 실시간으로 썩어가서 말이야.
My finest product for the central government is rotting right before my eyes.
그래서 집에는 계속 가는 건가?
So, she's still going home?
그래, 하루도 빠짐없이 가고 있어.
Yeah, every single day.
왜? 네 맘대로 할 수 없는 게 이 세상에 있어서 기분이 안 좋아?
What's the matter? Upset that you can't control everything?
천하의 머스탱도 그 부녀 사이를 갈라놓을 순 없었나 보네.
I suppose not even the Great Mustang could come between a father and his daughter.
조용히 해라.
Silence.
뭐 됐어. 결과만 좋으면야.
Never mind. Results are what matter.
팍팍 밀어줘. 방주의 대스타님에게.
Go all in for the Ark superstar.
물론이야.
Naturally.
나 녹화 다 했어.
Like, the theory that this schoolgirl might be Avastar, if you... So I don't know what her English voice is like, because I don't listen to this in English. But if you can compare her voice with Avastar's, if they're the same or similar enough, then the theory might actually have some, have something to it. I finished recording everything.
진짜 멋있었어, 아니스. 내가 보기에 우리 반 1등이야.
You were amazing, Anise. I really think our class is going to win first place.
아니, 뭘.
Oh, stop it.
아이돌 해도 될 것 같아.
I honestly think you'd make a great idol.
괜히 하는 말이 아니라 진심이야.
I really mean it.
아이돌.
An idol, huh?
만약 아니스가 아이돌하면 나 매니저 할래.
Yeah. If you ever become one, I'd want to be your manager.
진짜 재밌겠다. 이리저리 다니면서 공연하고 막.
It'd be so much fun, traveling around, performing everywhere.
얘들아,
Hey,
조용히 좀 해줄래?
keep it down, will you?
미안.
Yeah, sorry.
다가서 얘기하자.
Let's head outside.
아니스,
Anise,
반장이랑 계속 이렇게 지낼 거야?
are you really gonna keep acting like this around the class president?
무슨 뜻이야?
What do you mean?
반장 계속 아니스 괴롭힐 텐데.
She's probably just going to keep picking on you.
안 그럴 것 같아.
Nah,
그냥 이렇게 계속 지내지 않을까 싶어.
I think we're just gonna stay like this.
왜?
Why?
그냥 그럴 것 같아. 여기서 끝이지 않을까?
I don't know. Maybe this is as far as things go.
그럼 다행인데.
That's a relief, but
아니스는 괜찮아?
are you really okay, Anise?
안 괜찮아. 바로 가서 턱을 돌려버리고 싶은데.
Hell no, I'm this close to smashing her face in. Anise stares at her friend standing in front of her.
안 그러려고.
But I won't.
참아야지 뭐.
I gotta hold back.
이러면 안 되는 게 생겨서.
I've got something I can't afford to lose.
그러는 너는 괜찮아?
What about you? How are you holding up?
괜찮아. 원래부터 반에서 존재감도 없었으니까.
I'm fine. I never really stood out in class anyway.
나야 고마운데.
Thanks, I guess. Anise gazes absent-mindedly into the classroom through the window. Oh, she is seething! Hell yeah! The class president nervously chews her fingernails.
뭐 큰일이야 있겠어.
What's the worst that could happen? Gee, I wonder! Pretty continues her activities without pause, steadily building recognition beyond even the heights of her heyday. And just when her fame with the Ark hits an all-time high,
위치는 아크리온 홀. 5시간짜리 초호화 공연이에요.
the venue is Archean Hall! We've got a 5-hour extravaganza lined up!
오랜만에 하는 콘서트라 너무 긴장되지만 멋지게 해내볼게요.
It's been a while since my last concert, and I'm super nervous, but I'll give it my all and make it unforgettable! Pretty announces her comeback concert.
구했어?
Did you get it?
아니, 경쟁률이 너무 높아서 접속도 못했어.
No, the competition was insane. I couldn't even load the site.
3초 컷이었다고 하더라.
I heard they sold out in like 3 seconds flat.
너는?
What about you?
설마.
Don't tell me.
짠!
우와, 말도 안 돼.
No freaking way!
나 이런 거 잘하거든.
I'm actually pretty good at this.
한 장밖에 못 구했지만.
I only managed to get 1 ticket, but still.
한 장이 어디야? 대단하네.
Hey, don't only me. 1's a win. I mean, that's huge.
그럼 일단 한 장은 됐고 나머지 한 장을 어디서 구한다.
Alright, that's 1 down. Where the heck are we getting the other?
지금 안표 말고는 구할 수가 없대.
Apparently you can't get one now unless you buy from a scalper.
듣기로는 안표 가격이 50배까지 뛰었다고.
I heard the prices have shot up 50 times.
50배? 얼마야 그럼?
50 times? Wait, so how much is that exactly? Well, at least they're nailing scalper culture. Fucking parasites.
무지 많지?
A lot. Like, a whole lot. Oh, that's insane.
아니스,
Anise?
이거 아니스가 가져.
All my homies hate scalpers? Fuck scalpers! All my homies hate scalpers! I am glad they're actually fucking losing money because no one's buying their shit. You can have this.
내가?
Huh?
너는?
What about you?
나는 괜찮아.
It's okay.
나보다 아니스가 보는 게 더 좋을 것 같아서.
I think it'd be better if you watched instead of me.
아니야. 덥석 받을 뻔했네.
No, wait. I nearly swiped that ticket.
네가 구한 거니까 네가 봐야지.
But you bought it, so it's yours.
그냥 단순하게 공연만 보는 게 목적은 아닐 거 아니야.
It's not like your goal is just to watch the concert, right?
배우고 싶은 거 아니야?
You want to learn something from it, right?
진지하게 생각하고 있잖아.
You've been giving it some serious thought, haven't you?
그렇긴 한데.
Well, I guess you could say that.
그럼 아니스가 가는 게 맞아.
Then it makes sense for you to go, Anise. She slams the ticket onto the table, then bolts as if fleeing the scene.
야, 어디가?
Huh? Hey, wait! Where are you running off to? While running, the girl glances back and flashes a grin.
나 참.
Jeez.
잘 볼게. 고맙다 진짜.
I'll definitely watch it! Seriously, thanks!
콘서트라니. 무슨 생각인지 모르겠건.
A concert? What on earth is she thinking?
대외 활동으로 최고점을 찍었으니 아이돌로도 최고점을 찍어야지.
She's already at the top and everything else, so now's the time to do the same as an idol.
모해씨 인놈 마냥 너무 열심히 하는군.
She's working like she's possessed,
참 떨어지질 않아.
and she just won't give in.
그게 프리티의 힘이지.
That's what makes Pretty shine. Oh, I love how Mrs. Miss just looks so smug. She knows Mustang's pissed about this, and she says like, fuck you, pal. You're not winning this.
뭐 좋아. 하고 싶은 대로 하게 둬.
Fine, let her do as she pleases.
나도 궁금하네. 어디까지 가게 될지.
I'm curious to see just how far she'll go.
자신 있어?
Are you feeling confident?
물론이지.
Of course.
몸도 마음도 만전이라고 할 수 있어.
I'm in tip-top shape.
최고의 콘서트가 될 거야.
This is going to be my best concert yet.
그래, 기대하고 있을게.
All right, I'll be looking forward to it.
내일이니까 오늘 일찍 자고 무리하지 마.
Since tomorrow's a big day, get some sleep tonight and don't push yourself too hard.
별 걱정을 다 하네.
You worry about the silliest things.
다 왔어. 내일 아침에 데리러 올게.
We're here. I'll come pick you up tomorrow morning.
알았어. 조심해서 가.
Okay. Drive safe.
그래. 내일 봐.
Will do. See you tomorrow.
한슨.
Hanson?
Hmm?
Yes?
아니야. 아무것도.
No, it's nothing.
갈게. 내일 봐.
I'm heading in. See you tomorrow.
내일이구나.
So it's tomorrow.
응.
Yeah,
표는 구해놨다.
I've got a ticket.
어떻게 구했어요?
What? How'd you manage that? Of course Oswald would get a ticket for his daughter's concert.
과거 직장 동료한테 부탁했다.
Asked a former co-worker for a favor. You asked him for another favor? You keep pulling him out of retirement!
아, 그 아저씨? 아빠 때문에 은퇴 못한다던?
Shit, it actually was him! Oh, the guy who couldn't retire because of you?
지금은 은퇴하셨대요?
Has he retired now?
아니, 아직.
No, not yet. The dude wants to retire, Oswald! Just let him retire, man!
뭐야 그게?
Seriously?
아빠, 내일 안 오면 안 돼?
Dad, could you not come tomorrow?
음?
아빠 오면 너무 긴장할 것 같아서 그래요.
I'd probably get way too nervous if you were there.
복귀 콘서트라서 진짜 중요하단 말이야. 긴장하기 싫어.
It's my comeback concert, and it really means a lot to me. I just don't want to be tense. I've got a theory here, but I won't say anything until it happens because I want to see.
내가 나중에 영상 보내줄 테니까.
I'll send you a video later.
그래, 그러마.
Alright, I won't.
하,
Yeah.
요즘은 어떠니?
So you... well, I guess Oswald didn't spend money, but he pulled in that favor for nothing! The guy could have retired! Let him retire, damn it! How have things been lately?
말할 것도 없이 최고.
Honestly, it couldn't be better.
그래, 다행이다.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
응, 이렇게 돼서 다행이야.
Yeah, me too.
뭐 간단한 일이지.
Fuck, the closer we get, like, the more anxious I get. Anise feels like she's dreaming. Arcrian Hall is packed to the brim with humans and NIKKEs alike. A massive stage stretches out before her. And on it, Pretty commands the room with an almost overwhelming presence.
우와,
Wow! Anise is certain of it. The first concert she's ever seen will be the best of her life. If this is what I think it is, this is not gonna end well. Oswald stares at the worn leather gloves in the display case. Red Hood's messy signature is barely legible now.
레드후드가 이어준 인연이라고 할 수 있나?
Could this be another connection forged by Red Hood?
여러 가지로 신세만 지는군.
I owe her in more ways than one. The TV hums in the background, broadcasting non-stop coverage of Pretty's comeback concert. No matter which channel he flips to, it's all the same. Oswald gazes at the ticket in his hand, lost in thought.
한 번쯤 말 안 듣는 아빠여도 괜찮겠지.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to be a bad father, just this once. Oswald straightens his outfit. Something hard presses against his chest.
이건 필요 없겠지.
I won't need this. Yes, you will, my guy! Yes, you will! There are so many fucking flags going up right now! You fucking need to take it! He pulls out his handgun and sets it inside the drawer. You fucking dumbass! Ticket in hand, he steps out the front door.
여러분, 즐거우신가요?
Everyone! Are you having fun? The audience erupts in cheers.
제가 오랜만에 몸을 좀 격하게 움직였더니 좀 힘드네요.
Phew! I haven't moved this hard in ages. I'm a little out of breath. You best believe he won't ever be without it again.
여기 서서 딱 3분만 얘기하다가 다시 할게요. 괜찮죠?
Let me just stand here and chat for 3 minutes, then we'll jump right back in. Sound good? Yeah, no, like... Somehow I had a feeling it would be this stage of the side story. Because stage 15 is going to be the aftermath. Fuck. Another raucous wave of cheers sweeps over the venue. On stage, Frisia launches into some light banter. Honed by countless variety shows, her words flow effortlessly, leaving the audience hanging on every line.
진짜 대단하다.
She's incredible. Spellbound, Anise watches Pretty on stage, hanging on every word. Then, she notices something off about the 3 figures ahead of her. Their movements are strange. The crowd in the stands is shrouded in darkness, making it hard to see clearly. Even so, Anise doesn't take her eyes off them. They fumble, searching for something. One pulls a metal rod from their coat. Another retrieves a heavy-looking chunk of metal. The last moves with practiced precision, assembling the pieces together. A flash of light. The completed object catches a faint glow for a moment, its outline glimmering in the dimness. What? All at once, Anise realizes that what they've assembled is a gun. Anise charges forward, but the crowd is packed too tightly. She can barely move. Still, she forces her way through. Slowly, a path begins to open. She pushes harder, closing in on the 3 figures. Just a little more, and she can stop them. In that instant, the person in the center jumps up and raises the gun, aiming straight at the stage. A chill runs down Oswald's spine. A sound you'd never expect to hear at a concert reaches his ears. It was the sharp clicks and clacks of a gun being assembled. Oswald lunges toward it, heart hammering. Up ahead, he spots the 3 acting suspiciously. His hand slips into his jacket. It's empty. He left it at home. Without thinking, he tears forward. In that instant, the person in the center jumps up and raises the gun, aiming straight at the stage.
그럼 여러분, 앞으로도 니케 언니들을 보면 반갑게 인사해주세요.
Alright, everyone. Next time you see a NIKKE, make sure you greet her with a smile, okay?
승리의 여신이잖아요. 우릴 위해 목숨을 걸고 싸워주는
They're the goddesses of victory,
승리의 여신!
who put their lives on the line for us. The crowd explodes into cheers. At the same time, someone vaults onto a folding chair. Frisia catches sight of a dark circle aimed at her. A gun barrel. Then a flash erupts from its mouth.
진심이니?
She planned this. She absolutely fucking planned this. You can't be serious.
예. 아무리 생각해도 이 방법밖에 없어요.
Oh, but I am. No matter how I look at it, it's just the only way.
영원한 우상은 없고 모든 우상은 퇴색하거나 망가지니까.
No hero lasts forever. Every star falls. Every symbol breaks. This is why she told Oswald not to go. She had this planned. She knew if he went, he'd try to stop it.
시간이, 타인이, 세상이 가만히 놔두지 않으니까요.
Time, people, the world itself. None of them will just leave you be.
그런데 단 하나, 영원한 우상으로 남을 방법이 있어요.
But there's one way to change that.
퇴색하거나 망가지지 않는 우상으로 남을 수 있는 유일한 방법.
One way to remain a symbol who never falls from grace. Who never breaks.
안 돼. 내가 그걸 허락할 거라 생각하지 마.
Absolutely not. You think I'd entertain that for a second?
에이, 미세스 미스는 제 말 이해하잖아요.
Okay, so it is Mrs. Miss. Or at least that he'd have to watch her die. She didn't want to put... But here's the thing! She told him to stay home, so he was likely going to watch it on the TV if he didn't go. So he would have seen it happen anyway. She didn't want him to go because she didn't want him to stop it. Come on, Mrs. Miss. You know exactly what I mean.
저는 진짜 열심히 할 거예요.
I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Harder than ever before.
전성기 때의 저와는 비교도 할 수 없을 정도로 열심히 해서 범접할 수 없는 압도적인 스타가 될 거예요.
I'll push myself so far that even at my peak, no one could compare. I'll become a superstar no one can even touch.
제가 최고가 될 수 있게 많이 도와주셔야 해요. 지금까지보다 훨씬 더 많이.
But I'll need your help. More than ever.
저는 할 수 있어요. 이번에는 끝이 있으니까.
I can do this. This time, there's a real finish line.
그 최종점에 섰다고 판단될 때 콘서트를 열 거예요.
And when I reach the very top, I'll hold a concert.
분명 거기서 움직임이 있겠죠.
Something big will happen. I can feel it.
저는 그날 그곳에서
TV feeds are delayed a few seconds for censorship reasons. If it happened, then the feed would cut before the shot. And on that day, in that place,
영원한 우상이 될 거예요.
I'll shine forever.
나한테 왜 이런 얘기를 하는 거니?
Why are you telling me this?
찾아줘요.
Please,
다음 별을.
find the next star.
오래가진 못할 거예요. 영원한 우상도 결국엔 퇴색되겠죠.
I won't shine forever. Even the brightest light fades with time.
색이 발에서 완전히 사라지기 전에 찾아줘요.
Before mine does, I need you to discover who will shine next.
방주의 별을.
The Ark's new star.
미세스 미스만 할 수 있는 일이에요.
That's something only you can do, Mrs. Miss. That line sent shivers. On that day, in that place, I'll shine forever.
우리가 아니 내가
No, I've
괴물을 만들었구나.
created a monster.
너한테 이쪽 세계를 가르치는 게 아니었어.
I never meant to drag you into this.
새삼스럽네요.
It just hit me.
내 처음이자 마지막 선생님.
You're the first and last teacher I'll ever have.
총알이다.
Ah, a bullet.
저게 날아와서 몸에 박히는 거지?
That's the thing flying at me, huh?
사람일 때는 번쩍하는 것만 보이고 아무것도 안 보였는데.
Back when I was human, I only ever saw a flash. Never the bullet itself.
실제 총알은 저렇게 생겼구나. 저렇게 작은 게 사람을 죽이다니 무섭네.
So that's what a bullet really looks like. Crazy that something so small can kill someone.
근데 느리다. 여유 있게 피할 수 있을 것 같아.
It's slow though. I can dodge it easily.
어쩌면 손으로 잡을 수 있을지도?
Maybe I can even catch it.
그런데 그거 평범한 니케는 못하는 짓이겠지?
But a normal Nikke probably can't pull that off. So, Frieza seems to know that even for a Nikke, she is something else entirely. She's probably aware of her specs.
저번에 아빠가 복도에서 얘기할 때 릴리바이스가 뭐 어쨌다고 했지?
Yeah, she overheard it. Oh, right. They had mentioned something about Lillivice in the hallway the other day.
나 정말 전투나 뭐 이런 거에 재능 있었나 봐. 오래전에 니케가 됐으면 가테스처럼 될 수도 있었을까?
Maybe I really do have a knack for combat. If I'd become a Nikke sooner, would I have ended up like the goddesses?
그런데 맞고 멀쩡하면 어떡하지?
What if it hits me and I'm fine?
괜찮아, 괜찮아. 경량화 바디로 제대로 갈아 끼웠고 이마 쪽도 약하게 만들어놨어.
No, it's okay. I swapped to a lighter frame and made sure the area around my forehead is fragile. She planned this. She absolutely fucking planned this.
어디 이대로 오면 목에 맞겠다. 조금 움직이자.
Let's see. At this angle, it'll hit my neck. Better shift a little.
이 위치가 맞겠다.
Yeah, this position's good.
진짜 나 대단하잖아. 총알도 막 피하고 할 수 있는 거잖아.
I'm kind of amazing, huh? Dodging bullets and everything.
이제 됐다. 이제 끝.
Okay, that's enough. This is it.
아무리 생각해도 이 방법밖에 없어.
No matter how I think about it, this is the only way.
미련은 없다고 하면 거짓말이겠지만
I'd be lying if I said I don't have any lingering feelings,
그래도 후회는 없어.
but I don't regret this.
미세스 스미스, 뒤를 잘 부탁해요.
I leave the rest to you, Mrs. Miss.
한순, 미안해.
Hanson, I'm sorry.
그리고
And
아빠,
Dad,
사랑해요.
I love you.
내 아빠가 되어줘서 고마워요.
Thank you for being my dad.
나 정말 행복했어.
I was really, truly happy.
안녕.
Goodbye. Pretty crumples to the floor. A chorus of shrieks ricochets off the walls. People shove and scramble for the exits as the venue spirals into chaos. Meanwhile, Anise charges the Nikke phobes and grabs one around the waist. I think the last time we've ever heard Anise be so angry was when Chatterbox re-corrupted Marion. Because we had her back for a brief moment, and Chatterbox took her away again. Anise probably had a flashback. Like, it wasn't as severe. We technically still got her back, but again, that was someone else Anise cared for being taken away. She let out a raw, desperate scream and refuses to release her grip. The butt of a gun slams into the back of Anise's neck. Her body goes limp and she drops hard to the floor. The fleeing crowd does not look down and tramples past her in their panic. Oswald barrels into the Nikke phobes and grapples with them, but his alcohol-reeked body won't respond fast enough. They shove him aside and slip into the chaos of the escaping crowd. He struggles back to his feet and heads for the stage, compelled to see the truth for himself. Frisia. She lies motionless on the stage.
안 돼.
Oh,
오스왈드.
Mr. Oswald.
안 돼.
Oh,
프리시아.
Frisia. Oswald pulls Frisia into his arms. In that instant, he understands everything she was trying to do. A storm of grief and pride surges through him. So he understood that, he did understand that she didn't want him there because this was her plan. Even so, he... All he could do is let his grief spill out. Pretty was shot and killed during her comeback concert. The 3 suspects are arrested within 20 minutes and identified as extreme NIKKE-phobes. They confess that they committed the crime to halt the rising influence of the NIKKE Rights Committee, the very organization that had backed Pretty. After their confession, their whereabouts are never revealed. The world reels at the truth. A symbol of the NIKKEs and the Ark Star has been murdered by NIKKE-phobes. Within the Ark, the NIKKE-phobes become targets of absolute condemnation, and their influence collapses almost overnight. At the same time, NIKKE rights begin to rise sharply. NIKKE enacts new legislation, making the mistreatment of NIKKEs a punishable crime. Thus, Pretty leaves a lasting mark on the Ark, remaining an idol and a revered figure forever. Hansen walks through the streets. Up ahead, a citizen presses an empty can into the hand of a NIKKE walking down the street. The last of its contents already drained. All of a sudden, someone steps in and knocks the can away. Hansen keeps moving. The NIKKE stationed at the public facility stand guard, their uniforms disheveled and their bodies worn and battered. A group of students lingers nearby, snickering as they hurl scraps of food at them for sport. The NIKKEs don't react. They don't even flinch. Moments later, the students are detained by the ACPU. Hansen continues down the street. In a dark corner of the park, a mass-produced NIKKE is getting pummeled, her body swaying with each hit. It isn't supposed to hurt. The attackers wield nothing but cheap plastic rods in their own hands, hardly enough to cause real damage. But that NIKKE's face twists in pain. Citizens step forward, confronting the attackers. Meanwhile, someone supports the NIKKE, offering words of comfort. Hansen keeps walking down the street. He passes a shop where a NIKKE stands awkwardly at the entrance. The owner refuses to sell to her. She fidgets in place, unsure whether to plead or leave. In the shop next door, the owner beckons her over. He passes her the goods and holds both her hands gently but firmly. Hansen keeps walking. A little farther on, a drunken man uses a NIKKE as a target for his slurred abuse. Someone steps in to fight on her behalf. Another is subjected to crude jeers and harassment. Someone steps forward to help report it. One stands rigid as someone spits in her face. Someone throws a punch in response. And then, a citizen breaks down in front of another NIKKE and shouts, "It's because you lost that we ended up like this!" The NIKKE lowers her head like a criminal awaiting judgment, simply enduring it without protest. Hansen steps forward and yells at the screaming citizen. "It's thanks to these NIKKEs putting their lives on the line that we're alive today!" Hansen finds a quiet spot in the far corner of the park and sits down. His tears fall. He weeps over and over, lost in his sorrow.
프리샤.
Prisha.
빌어먹을.
God damn!
계획이 다 틀어졌어.
The plan's falling apart!
이 지랄이 날 때까지 몰랐다는 게 말이 돼?
You're telling me you had no clue until it blew up?
아? 설명해봐, 프로듀서님.
Explain yourself, producer.
내가 어떻게 알아?
How would I know?
알았어야지.
You damn well should have!
쏟아 부은 돈이 얼마인지 알기는 해.
Do you have any idea how much money I poured into this?
그리고 내 자리, 빌어먹을 내 자리는 어떡할 거냐고?
And my position! My damn position! What are you going to do about it?
넌 정말 남한테는 아무런 관심이 없구나.
You really don't care about anyone but yourself.
개소린 그만하고 어떡할 건지 대답이나 해.
Spare me the lecture and tell me what you're going to do about this.
그만할래?
I'm done.
못하겠다.
I can't do this anymore.
뭐?
What?
그만한다고. 퇴사할 거라고.
You heard me. I quit.
지금 그게 무슨...
Do you even know what you're saying?
잘 알아들었잖아.
Did I stutter?
너 뭐 다른 먹고 살 방법은 있어?
And what? You got some other way to make a living?
돈은 많아. 네 밑에서 쓰레기처럼 굴러가며 번 돈이지만
I've got plenty of money, though it's money I earned while you treated me like dirt.
나는 찾을 거야.
I will find them. Mark my words.
뭘?
Find who?
네가 알아서 뭐하게?
And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
잘 살아라. 빌어먹을 쓰레기 자식아.
Live long, you miserable piece of trash.
그래! 꺼져라! 다 필요 없으니까!
Go on! Scram! I don't need anyone!
놈이나 저놈이나!
Least of all you!
빌어먹을 제쪽 더럽게 하는군.
Damn it! Can't they leave me alone for 5 seconds?
예, 접니다.
Yes, it's me!
프리티 일은 죄송하게 됐습니다. 일이 좀...
Apologize for what happened with Pretty. There were complications.
예?
Sorry, what?
프리티의 바디요?
Her body?
뭐... 예, 아직 있습니다. 장례식이니 뭐니 해서 아직 있어요.
Well, yes, it's still there. It's been delayed because of the funeral and all that.
그게 왜 필요하신 겁니까?
Why would you need it?
아니, 쓸 일은 없습니다만.
No, I don't have a use for it, but...
뭐 알겠습니다.
Alright, I understand.
넘기겠습니다. 그걸로도 충분하다면 거절할 이유가 없군요.
I'll take care of it. If that's all you need, there's no reason for me to refuse.
네, 그럼 그때 뵙는 걸로. 예,
See you then. Yes,
감사합니다.
thank you. You pathetic fuck.
고맙다, 프리티. 죽어서도 도움이 되는군.
Thanks, Pretty. Even in death, you've got your uses.
Entertainment.
Now that's entertainment. With a soft click, Oswald returns home and switches on the lights. He starts preparing a meal. 2 plates are set neatly on the table. After eating, Oswald settles onto the couch and plays Frisia's performance. He keeps watching until he drifts off to sleep. He wakes up to find it's his day off. The performance plays again. He remains absorbed, watching until sleep claims him once more. For Oswald, time has stopped. And remember, Frisia is what gave him meaning again. Now that she's gone, he has nothing left.
나 니케가 되었구나.
So Anise unfortunately got trampled on in the chaos, and that's how she died. Oh, I've become a NIKKE.
일어났니?
You're awake. And Hanson is the one that's there to greet her. Definitely leaning into the theory that Hanson becomes Mustang then.
프리티 매니저.
Wait, you're Pretty's manager?
날 아는구나.
I see you know who I am.
예, TV에서 몇 번 본 적 있어요.
Yeah, I've seen you on TV a few times.
그래.
I see.
프리티는요?
How's Pretty doing?
그렇군요.
Huh. Okay,
미안하다.
I'm sorry.
콘서트장에서 사망한 사람은 모두 5명이었어.
5 people lost their lives at the concert.
그중 내가 무사하고 여성인 사람은 테트라 라인에서 책임지고 니케로 만들었어.
Of those, the women whose brains were intact were taken in by Tetraline and turned into NIKKEs.
너는 그중 한 명이고
You're one of them.
아니스라고 했지?
Your name is Anise, right?
예,
Yeah,
공원에서 프리티가 너한테 신세를 줬더구나.
I heard what you did for Pretty at the park.
고마웠다.
You have my thanks.
어떻게 알아요?
How'd you know about that?
어떤 바보 같은 놈이 이러지도 저러지도 못하고 멀리서 지켜보기만 했었거든.
Because there was a fool who could do nothing but watch from a distance.
위로도 반항도 아무것도 못한 바보 같은 놈이.
Someone who couldn't bring himself to comfort her. Stand against anyone.
미안하다. 이상한 소리를 했구나.
Sorry, that probably came out kind of strange.
아니스,
Anise,
아이돌이 되어보지 않을래?
have you ever thought about becoming an idol?
방주에는 별이 필요해.
The Ark needs stars,
프리티 같은 별이.
like Pretty.
예,
Yeah,
해볼게요.
I'll give it a shot.
하고 싶어요.
I really want to.
사람들에게 희망을 주는
I want to be a star.
별이 되고 싶어요.
That gives people hope. Pretty star. End. There's one more part. That wasn't part 15.
뭐 간단한 일이지.
Yeah. We've got an epilogue here. A long span of time passes, unnoticed but steady. After her performance, Anise is busy tidying up backstage.
아니, 내가 한다니까.
No, I've got this.
됐어요. 민트랑 프리카도 봐요. 이젠 자동이라니까요.
Chill. Mint and Prika's got this. It's automated now, remember?
아니 쟤들이 진짜.
Again, I can't with those two. Hanson walks over to Mint and Prika.
얘들아, 아이돌은 이런 거 하면 안 된다니까. 내가 할 테니까 들어가서 쉬어 빨리.
Hey, idols aren't supposed to be doing this. I've got it covered, so go on inside and get some rest, alright? Anise lets out a chuckle at their interaction. As she packs up the equipment, her gaze drifts and lands on something in the distance. The middle-aged man is still in his seat, his eyes fixed intently on the stage. Slowly, Anise begins to make her way toward him.
안녕하세요.
Oh. Hello there.
안녕하십니까.
Good evening.
자주 오시네요. 계속 뵀던 것 같은데.
You've been showing up a lot lately. Feels like I keep seeing you everywhere.
예, 시간이 가능할 때마다 오고 있습니다.
Yes, I come whenever I can.
좋아하니까요.
I like it here. Anise bows her head politely.
고맙습니다. 우리 무대 봐주셔서.
Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it.
이전에 프리티를 좋아한다고 얘기했었죠.
If I remember correctly, you said you liked Pretty.
아, 예. 틈날 때마다 얘기하고 있죠.
Oh, yeah, I talk about her whenever I get the chance.
프리티처럼 되고 싶습니까?
Do you want to be like Pretty?
예. 제 우상이자 제 별이니까요.
Yeah, she's my idol and star.
왜죠?
Oh, really? Why's that?
프리티는 아무것도 없던 저한테 희망을 줬거든요.
That's because she gave me hope when I had nothing.
물론 프리티처럼 될 수는 없겠지만
I know I can't ever be like her,
저도 다른 사람들에게 희망을 주고 싶어요.
but I want to give hope to others too.
그러면 프리티는 영원히 기억될 테니까요.
That way, Pretty's memory will live on forever.
그렇군요.
I see.
감사합니다. 위로가 되었습니다.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Oswald gets to his feet, gives Anise a quick nod, and walks away. And from that moment on, their paths never crossed again.
안녕하십니까?
Hello!
부탁이 있습니다.
I have a favor to ask.
연락이 올 타이밍이라고 생각했습니다.
I figured you'd be calling.
그래서 뭘 도와드리면 될까요?
What can I help you with?
기록을 남기고 싶습니다.
I'd like to leave a record.
따님에 대한 기록입니까?
Of your daughter?
아니요. 프리시아는 우상으로 영원히 기억되고 남을 겁니다.
No. Frieza will live on as a symbol.
세상이 기록해주겠죠.
The world won't let her be forgotten.
그럼 뭘...
Then what kind of...
특무실장님, 갓데스의 기록은 이제 완전히 말살되었습니다.
Chief, the Goddess Squad's records have all been completely erased.
기록을 남기는 것만으로도 중죄입니다.
Even leaving a single record now would be a serious crime.
확신이 생겼습니다.
I have come to a firm belief.
세상을 비춘 이들은 퇴색되어서도 안 되고 잊혀져서도 안 됩니다.
Those who have illuminated the world must not fade, nor be forgotten.
세상이 그들의 존재를 거부한다면
If the world rejects their existence,
저는 세상의 끝 구석에라도 그들을 남겨놓을 겁니다.
I will ensure they are preserved, even if it means leaving them in the farthest corners.
언젠가 세상 전체에 빛이 가득해지면
When the world is finally filled with light again,
그곳까지 빛이 닿을 수 있게요.
I want that light to reach them as well.
도와주십시오.
Please, help me.
알겠습니다.
Got it.
이거 은퇴는 이제 물 건너간 것 같군요.
Looks like retirement's off the table. Again. Oswald, after this, please let the poor man retire!
미안합니다.
I'm sorry. More time slips by. Unable to escape the march of time, Oswald's hair has turned completely white. He dots the final period on the last page. Closing the book, he sets a pair of worn leather gloves on top and shuts his eyes. Leaving a record while evading the watchful eyes of the central government is no easy task. In the end, though, he succeeds. Oswald feels the weight of exhaustion pressing down on him. Just then, someone taps him on the shoulder.
저 왔습니다.
I'm here.
아, 왔구나.
Arthur? Who did? You've arrived.
요즘 어떠십니까?
How have you been?
뭐 똑같다.
Power went out, miss you seeing Pretty being able to dodge bullets, but choosing not to. Yeah, no! She was fully aware of her specs. So she absolutely had that shit planned. Same as always. So, who the hell Arthur?
미안하구나, 아서. 제대로 신경 써주지 못해서.
I'm sorry, Arthur. I didn't take care of you the way I should have.
무슨 말씀을?
What are you saying?
저는 아버지를 존경합니다.
I've always respected you, Dad. Oh, shit! Did he actually have a son, or did he adopt someone else?
신부께서 임무에서 순직한 후 저를 입양해 주셔서 남부럽지 않게 키워주신 것과
Ah, there we go. This scene is juicy for how funny shit is in modern time. After my biological father fell in the line of duty, you took me in and raised me without ever asking for anything in return.
이런 세상에서 쓰러지지 않을 강인함을 물려주신 것에 감사합니다.
You gave me the strength to stand tall in a world like this, and for that, I'm truly grateful.
단 한 가지 원망하는 게 있다면
If there's one thing I resent,
신부께서 아버지 때문에 은퇴를 끝까지 못하신 것일까요?
It's that my old man never got to retire because of you. It's that guy's son! Poor man could never retire! He couldn't retire! Damn it, Oswald! He could have had a good life! Damn it, Oswald!
농담입니다. 친부께서는 언제나 아버지를 존경하셨습니다.
I'm joking. My father always respected you,
저도 마찬가지고요.
and so do I.
힘을 열심히 키웠습니다.
I've been training hard
아버지의 바람을 들어드리기 위해.
to live up to your expectations.
부사령관까지는 못 올라가서 좀 아쉽지만 저 정도면 방주에서 방귀 좀 뀐다고 할 수 있습니다.
I didn't quite make it to deputy chief, which is a bit of a letdown, but I've made a bit of a name for myself in the Ark. So is Arthur anyone we've ever met in the story so far? I don't quite remember.
그래, 고생 많았다.
You've done well.
베스트셀러 스쿼드는 만들어질 겁니다. 아버지의 의지에 의해.
The bestseller squad will be formed, as you desired. You'll learn who he is. Oh shit!
잊혀져선 안 되는 기록이 후대의 후대까지 이어지겠죠.
Records that must never be forgotten will be passed down through many generations.
그리고 언젠가 세상 밖으로 나올 겁니다.
And one day, they will return to the world. And this is how we got the Arcane Archive with the Hidden Library,
고맙구나.
which Arcana manages. Thank you. Arthur's gaze lingers on the book in front of Oswald.
책이 덮여 있는 건 처음 보는군요.
Huh. I've never seen this book closed before.
레드 후드의 장갑도 꺼내셨군요.
And you even took out Red Hood's gloves.
설마 다 쓰신 겁니까?
Did you really finish the whole thing?
그래, 방금 끝났다.
Yes, I've just finished it.
정말 고생 많으셨습니다.
That's incredible.
고생은 이제부터 네가 고생이지.
Well, looks like the hard part's all yours from here.
괜찮습니다. 제가 안 되면 제 아들이 해낼 테니까요.
It's all good. If I can't do it, my son will. Oh! Hold on. Is this Birmingham's dad? Is this supposed to be Birmingham's dad?
그렇지,
Isn't that right?
버닝엄.
Damn it! Birmingham. Oh, shit! Well, there's our goddamn through line!
할아버님, 요즘 시대에 종이로 기록을 남기는 건 자원 낭비라고 생각합니다.
Grandpa, I think keeping records on paper these days is a waste of resources.
이 녀석이 할아버지한테 감히...
Watch your tone, young man. Don't speak to your grandfather like that.
괜찮다, 괜찮아. 틀린 말은 아니니.
It's fine. He's not wrong.
정말 다 쓰신 겁니까?
Have you really finished it?
그래, 네가 완성되기 전에는 안 본다고 해서 하레비가 힘 좀 냈다.
That's right. Since you said you wouldn't read it until it's finished, I pushed myself a bit.
이리 와서 앉거라. 설명해 주마.
Come over here and sit down. I'll tell you all about it. So that means Birmingham knew so much. Birmingham is the grandson of Oswald. By technicality, Dorothy would flip her shit if she knew she was dealing with the grandson of the man who locked her out of paradise. Also, that means Birmingham knows so much more about Dorothy than even she thinks he does. Because he knows her entire fucking story prior to the arc closing. So that's no fucking wonder he was able to guess what the fuck she was doing. Fucking hell! Well fucking played! Well fucking played!
예.
Okay. The juicy irony. Birmingham climbs onto Oswald's lap.
어허, 이 녀석이 정말.
You troublemaker. Really?
괜찮대도.
I said it was fine.
그래도 체중은 좀 줄이는 게 좋겠구나.
But still, you should probably lose some weight. Considering how he looks as an adult, he did not lose that weight.
할아버님이 제 나이에는 많이 먹는 게 중요하다고 해서 그렇게 했을 뿐입니다.
Grandpa, you said it's important to eat well at my age, so I did just that.
너무 충실히 이행해서 문제지만 말이다.
Only problem is you took it a little too seriously.
자, 그럼 어디부터 시작할까?
Now then, where should I begin?
옛날에 인류를 위해 싸워준 이들이 있었단다.
Once upon a time, there were those who fought for humanity.
그 이름은 갓데스.
They were called the goddesses.
승리의 여신이라 부르기에 부족함이 없는 이들이었지.
Truly, they were beings worthy of being called the goddesses of victory.
뭐 간단한 일이지.
Fuck, dude. And for that, the Arc Star frame. On the day someone's dear daughter was abandoned, the Arc Star was born, ready to shine forever in people's hearts. Anise will carry it forward, pretty Frieza. Love this story so much, man. It was a good story. Unfortunately, since I already knew how it was going to end, like, yeah, it wasn't gonna get me any tears, but no, it is still good. And Oswald left a hell of a legacy. Oh, hey! Union Raid is live. You know what? Oh, wait, no. Oh, Union leveled up. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I am not swapping out this frame. This frame looks too fucking good with Grave. Yeah, no, but that's it. No, when you said that I was only 50% done with Pretty Star last time, I was expecting another 2 hours out of this. If anything, it was more like I was 2/3 of the way done. Yeah, no. That's Pretty's and Oswald's story.
정말 출발을 해볼까요?
60% because you told me 40% at the time. Whatever. And in 2 days, or tomorrow, by the time this goes up onto YouTube, we'll have the 3.5 anniversary event, Arc Star, for Anise's overspec, Anise Star. And, we'll see her story. So that's gonna be a treat to see. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna stream it when it comes out, because I'd rather do the entire story in one go, so that'll probably be another 2 weeks.
정말 출발을 해볼까요?
So, until next time, this has been the Azure Guardian. See ya.